Ladies and gentlemen, today I wanted to provide my perspective on the return of the Deadpool raids to Marvel Strike Force because it seems as of late that the game philosophy in terms of the design is how do we take a good piece of content that the players unanimously really enjoyed and take a massive shit on it, make it as frustrating as possible and generally just piss everybody off. And that is exactly what they have done with the Deadpool raids. So the first thing, which is the biggest thing here, the huge frustration point for myself and a lot of players, is that generally Marvel Strike Force so far has been running on a 24-hour raid system. So when you open a raid, you have 24 hours to complete it, which is a great structure for mobile gaming because in the majority of mobile gaming communities, you are playing with players all across the globe. There are many different people in many different time zones, and 24-hour content is fairly standard, but arguments can be made for, 6-hour content and 12-hour content. But 2-hour content is massively taking the piss, ladies and gentlemen. And to reduce the time you have to complete these raids from 24 hours down to 2 is just a complete joke. We have already done in our alliance, well, I say we, I was asleep because they decided to run a Enfuego raid, because the majority of my alliance is based in America, at 2:30 this morning. So I was asleep, I completely missed the entire thing, completely missed all of the rewards. Apparently we're going to be doing one later, which is alright, but at the same time we have had already 2 people quit our alliance this morning. So yeah, it's been a fantastic day already in Marvel Strike Force. So yeah, that's the first thing, ladies and gentlemen. 24 hours down to 2. Come on, man. This isn't an MMORPG. It's a friggin' mobile game. People want to interweave mobile games with their daily life. The majority of people who have access to currency and are going to spend and support this game are not waiting about. They've got a job. They've got a job. They've got something to do in life that they are not waiting about all day and can commit to these 2-hour raid slots. This is just absolutely absurd. Granted, the energy gain is increased during this 2-hour raid slot, so you recharge, I think it's like 10 energy once every 35 minutes. So if you've got like, I think it's like 19, 20 active players and a few people that are willing to, put power cores and refills, you can get it done. But it's still so much more hassle, it's so much more of a ball ache, and it just seems so fucking pointless in terms of, generating more revenue or keeping players happy. Like, I really do not understand the point. I don't see any argument for 2-hour raids over 24-hour ones, and it just seems, again, like a completely massive fuck you to the player base. And also, in terms of that, they've gone with kind of a Thanos-style structure of rewards. I think, comparatively speaking, the Deadpool raids are significantly easier than the Thanos ones. They are much easier to do, so in terms of getting to tier 3, it's much easier to do in comparison to the Thanos ones in order to get the ranked rewards. And I think the rewards actually, in terms of tier 3, are at a decent level to substitute the Deadpool shards. There are a lot of tier 3 ability materials. There's like a decent amount of Mega Orb fragments, and everybody from rank 1 to 24 gets the T3 ability materials, so I really like that. But again, I think it is important that the rewards scale down a little bit. You can add like a mega bonus, but it's pretty make or break on the 100%. And especially within like a 2-hour window, you are putting so much stress, you're putting so much frustration on the players and the organization around it. And it's just such a massive, unnecessary pain in the ass. It doesn't need to be like this, Fox, at all. So yeah, just back to 24-hour timers would be very much appreciated, and if we could have some additional rewards in terms of the Deadpool scaling down, maybe also some T3 ability materials and some of the lower tiers, so it's not so make or break, that would be greatly appreciated. But overall, again, just another piece of content that was really good, really enjoyable, and has just been made into a frustrating pile of shit for the most part. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think of the 2-hour Deadpool raids in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, take care, and have an absolutely fantastic day.